Hey, I'm Decathlon Gamer. Welcome back to FM21. It's Zero to Hero. It's episode 24. We're still in the middle of the season. We're a couple weeks beyond where we left off, maybe 3 or 4 weeks. Last episode, it's still late January at this point. And we're at home against Morecambe, who are about 6th place in the league. We're still in the same place, but we have a game in hand, so we'll see where we're at in the standings following this one. Fenton with that ball now gives it away to Ando. Ando in the side again right now, which I don't mind having Ando in the side, but he's inside because Barreto again missing time, this time for a red card. We ended up with a draw in that match that he was red carded in, and as a result is suspended for 2 matches. This is the last one. Here's Fenton with a chance, brings it in. Oh, what a play from Fenton. He takes it straight in, challenges the keeper. He's got left foot, looks like he's going to go near post. Keeper kind of reacts to play near post, and Fenton finds the tight angle to go away from the keeper and gets it just inside the post. And it's 1-0. And that was inside the first 10 minutes. Here's Elliott with a free kick now. Ando. Also, besides the Ando in for Barreto, we of course are still in our same defensive difficulty, our same defensive challenge that has had Jewel playing most of the games of late, but certainly not all. But we're down a goalkeeper again. Odell is getting the start today because we picked up a minor injury with McCallum, and McCallum should be back for our next match, but a lot of injuries lately. What are we getting called? Okay. Did we get... I don't know. All right, moving on. It looks like we got called for that, but I don't see how. Do not see how. We had position all the way as they went for the chip on that one and sent it just about into the stands. 23 minutes in. Fairly close game considering we have 60% possession on our dominating, plus 10 on the pass completion. Barbados with the ball here. Barbados nearly causing some trouble for us, as of course it's January. Fenton just missing the top corner on that one. Had a real chance to make it too. With Barbados and it being January, a lot of attention, a lot of offers. What was wrong with that? What is that? That was clean. He got ball all the way. There was nothing but ball. He didn't even get a piece of the man. That's a simple slide tackle. What did he do wrong? Oh my goodness. Ay. What is going on with the refs all of a sudden? Down a winger, I guess. Maybe we bring... Well, not Holmes. Maybe Tunnicliffe. Let's swap these two. And then, if we slot you up, we can still kind of have our shape a little bit. We'll try that for a little bit and see how it goes. But our comfort in this game just got a hell of a lot worse. I can't believe that call. I saw nothing wrong with it. I mean, he got either 99% or 100% ball. And he didn't come through the guy. He didn't come from behind. It was a simple from the side ball clearing slide tackle. That was a lot worse. So Fenton scores the goal and gets red carded. Let's see if his goal is enough, if the team can hang on without him. I'm not going with him, please. We can still get the result. Second half underway. We're down a lot of players via injury, so let's see what we can do. And of course we're down a man because of a call. I won't say because of a foul. I'll say because of a call. Ref's whistle decided it. And it's 1-1. Is he offside? I don't know. He was 20 yards behind the guys, but is that because of a well-timed ball over the top? Probably. off of a free kick. Come on. How are we not? It looks like that was well timed. And it's 1-1. There goes our game just like that. We just started the second half. And we're falling apart already. Let's go balanced. Playing with 10 men here. Are you not gonna... What's going on here? What's going on here? Jeez. Shots are now 10-10, so we've only had one shot this half. Not looking like producing anything realistically at this point. Ando on a yellow, everybody else is fine. I don't have the subs. Elliot's pretty tired. Actually, so is Jewel. Why don't we bring Jewel off? Jewel's the one who's kind of filling in anyway. McManus. We could swap Bridges and McManus. Put Bridges out in his natural spot. And that'll give us a chance to kind of go both ways. It'll make us a little more attacking and a little fresher. Jewel, nice play on that one. Phil Skellness! Yes! 2-1. Yes! Can we pull off the 3 points despite going down a man, despite them coming back? Barbados gets taken out hardcore, but Jewel makes a fantastic play there to get to that ball, to then get into position and get that through for Phil Skellness, who did the rest. But hell yes, what a play that was. Okay, now, if this will let me, we're going defensive for the rest of the way here. Bridges, big sliding tackle, doesn't recover the ball for us. It actually ends up setting them up. Barbados hurt from that play, so he needs a sub. Let's go with Liam Campbell. So that big takedown, which was far, far worse than the red card. The red card was 99% ball. That guy got 50-50 and just wiped the man out and eliminated him from the face of the earth. And yet, ref decided that that was fair. Not sure who was offside, but they do call that one. They do have a man go out on injury, and I'm kind of happy for that because I don't blame them, I blame the ref, but apparently my ego needed them to lose a guy, as we've lost two guys, one from a very harsh tackle and one from a clean tackle. Second chance, Campbell, nice block. Oh, come on, Campbell. You had plenty of space. Turn, clear it up the field, clear it out the side. Slips in. Good job for the team. 10 seconds. 10 seconds. Let's bring in Callaghan here in the final sub. Campbell just dribbles that one out. Really? Will they get another chance? They do turn the corner. That's blocked. Ando recovers well after making that mistake. And we should... Oh, Campbell again! Oh my goodness, son. Whew. We survive. What a scare that was. 12-14 on the shots, but we win 2-1. Possession dropped. Pass completion did stay up. Look at that. Only one yellow card, but we get a guy sent straight off, straight red for a 99% ball tackle. And, you know, Barbados gets his clock cleaned and gets hurt as a result. And nothing. Ugh. Well, let's tell them good job after that one. And we'll see where we're at in the standings. It's late January, it's 23rd, so obviously the transfer deadline, not for us, but for everybody above us league-wise, is on the verge. Still, we sit in 4th place, still 3 points behind. I do believe that there was 2 teams that were on the top with one team just a point ahead of us. So I do believe that one of them, either Tranmere or Chesterfield, just picked up a draw. Not Chesterfield. Did Tranmere. Am I right? They did. There you go. Dolo Chambliss. Nicely done. Got a point against one of the top sides. Goal differential slightly in our favor. Very, very close battle among the top four. Plenty of season still to play. We do have that game in hand. Monday, February 1st, actually the same, even though it's 2027, the same as what we have in real life for transfer deadline day. So a Monday. It's 9 a.m. Right now we're already getting 225,000 in offers for Bridges. So Bridges late summer was getting big offers, and we've seen a lot of that actually throughout the season. So real chance that before the end of the night we are going to lose Bridges. And meanwhile, a few other players like Barreto and Barbados are all unhappy with their missed chances to go to higher divisions. I get it. They can play at higher divisions, but this team has a transfer ban for decades to come. If we're going to keep climbing, we've got to hang on to these players. It's just unfortunate that we are losing significant morale as a result. Like Tunnicliffe, really? You think I'm going to accept a $6,000 offer for you? No. No chance. So we're not even going to talk to him today. Okay, so Tunnicliffe, again, nothing. Simpson, 40,000. That's getting a little on the high side. Tunnicliffe, I don't worry that the offers are going to grow that much before midnight. Meanwhile, Premier League, Man United, 3 points ahead, but 2 games in hand for Man City. 350,000. That matches the highest we've ever received. So they did reject it, though. So as we get to higher and higher divisions, oh, come on. 450, there's the mark. It's only 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So we know what it takes. It's somewhere above 350, and now 450 or below is enough. We saw this coming. Our problem, though, is we don't have the replacements, right? Jewel's going to be that full-time right back, it looks like. And we're back to a bit of a hole at center back. Williams is getting back to healthy, so we'll at least have him, but he's not quite good enough. And there he goes. Well saw. I mean, really? What division are they even in? League One? League One. Bottom of League One. Come on. Only 2 tiers below that. Next season, we're going to be 1 tier below that. All right, well, I knew Bridges was going to be gone today. I really expected that, and it happened. It's a good amount of cash. I mean, it was nearly $500,000, and it was straight up. It wasn't a coming later kind of thing. So we've got that going for us. McCallum back to full training, so he's back to health. Tunnicliffe's offers are getting bigger, but they're still very, very small. We know what it takes. Simpson up to 50,000. No, we're not going to have a conversation. You guys are just going to be mad. But no, we're not sacrificing half of the first 11 just because 1 or 2 divisions above us want you. Okay, we're past deadline day, so we lose one player, and we kind of saw that coming. So I did say a little while back that all things considered, if we just lose one player, and it was Bridges, as expected, that we might be okay. Now, the worrying part is that there are definitely a handful of guys that are totally ticked off right now. Since the Morecambe match, we've pushed forward a full month here. So we had Barnett and Sutton before the transfer deadline day, a loss and a win. Then from there, we had another loss, FA Trophy win, a draw, a loss. It's a really difficult stretch there in the league where we only got 1 point from 3 matches. Finally, we get back to winning ways, and then another 0-0 before winning in the quarterfinal of the FA Trophy in our last match. So really, really rough stretch. Couple reasons stand out to me. One, yellow card accumulation throughout the team. I had 3 guys out for one of the matches. 3 out at the same time. And then injuries. That hasn't been that bad right now. But we've definitely had a couple. But morale is quite low for a couple of players who didn't get their way, who didn't get their move to another club. And as a result, whined and cried and led us to multiple losses because they had the wrong attitude heading into those games. So frustrating little sequence there, as we really have not done terribly well over the last little bit. You can see our senior squad's getting a little thin right now as we go into the later stages of the season. But of course, we are coming up on our youth intake, and then we'll shuffle things around again. We might be bringing a couple guys up. I know Prosser is probably ready to go. He's a 70 plus now with high potential, and so I think he's had about enough development time, and we might be bringing him in. I don't remember off the top of my head what position it is that he is playing, but he'll boost the squad up a little bit and essentially be our replacement for Bridges. In terms of the league, we're kind of right back where we were, 4th place. Also, we're further behind than we were. Also, the games in hand that we had, we no longer have. So it's definitely a weak stretch. Kind of lucky that we're only 1 point behind Chesterfield right now. Goal differential also went from us slightly ahead of all the other 3 in the top 4 to now we're only 3rd place. So we lose some points, we lose some gap. We struggle through that stretch. So not quite where we want to be right now. It looks like we might be heading for the playoff this season and finally kind of stalling out in a league for a little while until we can grow and develop and catch up a little bit, especially the reputations. We can bring in some better coaches so we can get some more development out of the team. But one of the key parts that we are still missing is kind of the right personality in the senior squad as a whole, where you can just introduce 2 new players a year or 3 new players a year to the senior squad and quickly get a personality fix with strong players around them. And that culture will carry this team much further than what we've got right now, because we have a pretty weak set. I think a lot of that comes down to this was a youth team with nobody really coming in with great personality through those youth intakes. They're coming in as kids who need time to develop and mold. As we know, you grow mental attributes throughout this game. So they have some skill. They have more skill than most of the players in this league, but continue to kind of struggle these last few seasons on the mental side of this game. Jewel, of course, is the one that we have long tried to pull up with our guys with the strongest mental attributes. The guys surrounding him, it's now down to 3. That's rough. And actually, it's down to Michael Holmes, who is the big influencer in the group. His determination, a 14, is nice. But Ando's only a 10. Okay. What about Tunnicliffe? Tunnicliffe's at 11, so he's actually pulling these guys up, all 3 of them. That's good. Fenton is now ambitious. The low determination of Grundy is coming along. Still a 3. Grundy is just not really getting any better. I might be pulling a different guy into this before too long. I mean, the 2 guys that are having the influence are Barreto and Jameson. Barreto's got an 11. Jameson 10. So we're kind of pulling this group up to moderate levels, but not great levels. This group is cleaned itself up a little bit. This was all over the place. We have a couple of resolute players, a realist, somebody who's sporting. I mean, the attitude has improved. It's definitely improved within this group. But you could see that there's really only, I mean, what was it? Our top guy, Michael Holmes, 14. 14. That's it. That's it. So, might look to add, what do we have? McCallum. Okay, McCallum actually should be. And 13 on his termination. So that does pick that up. I'd like to see maybe like a Sibson moving into that group. Can I do it this way? No. Pull him out, and let's see if we can get Sibson. There we go. Pull him up to that next level if we can. What is Sibson at? Yeah, he's okay. 11. At home against third place side Chesterfield. Only 1 point behind him, so a chance to go ahead of him. But of course, we've got some really low morale, and we've got a major hole in our defense today. Of course, we just lost Bridges at the end of January, or beginning of February, to transfer. We're into March now, and with that, Williams is the one we're relying on to fill that gap. Now, of course, he was the starter, but he was just weaker than all the other starters, so that's not terrible. But with Sibson out, that's Grundy in. Grundy's not even our next choice. McManus is, but McManus is out as well, as Tunnicliffe just runs out of bounds with that. I can't believe they still do that. So Grundy, basically our next to last guy, is Barbados gets a great touch. Phil Skillin is yanked down in the box and no call. Really? Wow. Sure don't think that was an advantage situation, as they counter to the other end and get the opening goal here in just the 8th minute with Corey Gregory, who outpaced us. It's not the counter, it's off the goal kick. Really poorly defended, but that was Grundy. That was Grundy who just got flat out beat. Williams tried to come over and help, but again, Williams is the weaker guy. So we've got it all to do here in this game, as again, low morale, a huge hole in our defense so far, making life very difficult. Fenton, another point-blank chance with a teammate at the far post, wide open for a tap-in, and Fenton kicks it straight into the keeper's chest, not even with power, as Grundy loses another simple chance to head that one away. He had the position all the way. Oh my goodness, we are in a lot of trouble today. Here's Jewell, Tunnicliffe, Barbados. We might need to put Holmes back into the defense to boost them, as Fenton again into the box. This time no help, but he again hangs on to it too long and gets himself in trouble. Another ball over the top. How from behind did that guy block that ball? That was out away from Fenton's body. Very surprising that he was able to do so. That corner kick goes nowhere. Here's Grundy in recovery. Does not give it away, but it does send it back to his fullback partner. Barbados finds some space. Jewell with the overlap, but not the most effective play of that one. Tunnicliffe finds Barreto, but Barreto tries to head that from the edge of the box instead of taking a touch to control it and then getting a shot off with his foot. Long-range header like that never has a chance. Gregory, 30 yards behind the defense and somehow not offside. Is that guy really that fast? Or is our defense really that slow? Or was the ref really that far off? Esperetto bangs that one off the bar. I told you, better with the foot than the head. That one much further out, and yet that was a much better scoring chance. Ripley, glad to hang on to that one. And here comes the counter-attack. I'm really worried about our performance right now. Stevens, McCollum makes a good. McCallum makes a very good save. Otherwise, that was another goal. Waiting, begging to go in. Holmes heads this one away. Here's Barbados starting the counter. He's got Fieldskelnis. Nice first touch. It's just a 2-on-3. Fieldskelnis turns his back, but he gets a shot off in the end. That's a corner kick. Forces a pretty decent save from Ripley, though you'd think the keeper should have done better and hung on to that. Again, that one goes nowhere. It's 8-5 us on the shots, but they've looked a bit more dangerous than we have so far. Well, outside of Fenton and all of his clear chances that he's blowing. So realistically, we should be ahead. In fact, the XG suggests the same. We've had 2 yellow cards already, now 3 yellow cards. I don't know what's going on with this level. And the referees, very, very different in the way that they call things. 4 yellow cards now before halftime. Jewel already really tired. What's going on with Jewel? You know what could be going on? I need to take Jewel off the U23s list. Pump fist. Dig in. Oh, gosh, they beat us last time too. We owe them. Oh, come on, you guys. See, this is the thing. We've got this major motivation, this major morale issue. So these yellow cards aren't helping. Our performance isn't helping. In so many ways, we should be dominating this match, yet we trail and look like we really could lose this thing. Tunnicliffe on a 6.4 rating. Definitely not having a very good day. Can they make up for it here? Not with that kind of ball. Barreto, nice ball over the top. Here's Barbados. Barbados gets a chance. Hangs onto it way too long. Takes an extra touch. And it was out for a goal kick. Did it block back off of our leg? Must have. It certainly looked like it was off them. 57 minutes. Corner kick. Barreto this time. Again to nobody. Why are we doing that? We're terrible on our corner kicks today. Barbados finds Tunnicliffe. Tunnicliffe, second chance. That volley off the shin, it looked like, and goes high. Hour in. Tunnicliffe losing the ball here. Tunnicliffe needs to lose his position after that. Let's go ahead and bring on Ando and then go to the tactics. Let's go ahead and bring up Holmes. Holmes still deserved his yellow, apparently. The only one who apparently did. Okay, we have some fatigue. I'd like to make a sub, but I don't know where to go. Fenton, hopefully onside. No, offside. Of course, we get bad for that. But I don't think they were offside on their plays. Don't know why I would make that comment. We deserved it. Callum, good play there. Grabs that one. Still trail. Here's Fieldskelnis. Lots of... Oh, terrible touch there. Seriously. He kicked the ball to them. Gregory. No flag. No flag. Well behind the defense, but no flag. This guy is lining things up perfectly, apparently. Oh, wow, he's well onside. Oh, my center backs are just that slow. They are just that slow. Time to demand more. The command that's been waiting for a while. Too tired? Fine, King Robinson. Again, Gregory. One-man wrecking crew. Ando gets that one away, but it goes right back to Khan. Another chance. They miss it. Oh, he's offside. Subsequent free kick. There's Kane Robinson. Long ball over the top. Fieldskelnis can't get to that one, but he's going to put him under pressure. No, they start going the other way with it. Keep away, working really well. Daly finds plenty of space on that one. We block it, and Barbados gets there. Now Jewel. Grundy, long ball to Fenton. Can't win it, but Barreto recovers, and Barreto gives it away. And time is up. We're going to lose this one. into stoppage time just about. Oh, Gregory. Oh, the murderer of Youth Factory. Let's get Campbell in just to develop a little bit. Don't want to see it anymore. Where's that skip button? Ugly. We wholeheartedly deserve this loss. I finally get a chance to slam the team, though, in the post talk. It's been a long time since we've done that. Admittedly, this defense was not good, but the shots were 20-13. Okay, that's not just the defense. Throw water bottle. Yes. Oh, screw you guys. I want to throw that water bottle at each of you in the face. That was a terrible game. It was a home match. They got manhandled. Gregory with a hat trick just took them to town. And they're demotivated because I yelled at them? So let's now go with a team meeting. All right. Team meeting, we're going to ensure that heads don't drop. There we go. Good reaction. That's going to help with the motivation a little bit. A lot of the guys are encouraged or very positive after that. We needed that. We really, really needed that. All right. Well, next time we're going to pick up with a team that's struggling quite a bit of late. But we're going to pick up with our youth intake, new players coming in, a little movement within the squad. We might see one or two new faces up at the senior level. And then we're going to have to see if this team can rebound because they are absolutely running out of time. 10 matches to go in the season, 12 back of Accrington Stanley. Looks very unlikely to happen this season. We're comfortable in the playoff, and that was the expectation for the season. We are into the semifinal against #United in the FA Trophy. That's the top 11 side. I played that thing when it first came out and played it for 7 years. But same thing over and over and over again. And even after 7 years, the pay teams still the ones that took the top two in every division every year. Even after almost 7 years, I still didn't have all the achievements on there. Anyway, good game, but the pay to win thing was annoying. So we're in a good place in most respects. We've done what we needed to do this season, but of course, my expectation is we keep rising. We need to keep rising. So one thing we need to look at short term is I know that we have raised our profile. We've got to be closing in on 2,000 by now. Oh, wow. Okay, 1999. There you go. We're going to party. So that's coming up. That's 20% of the way there. That's still really bad. That's really bad, but it's 20% of the way there from nothing in just a handful of seasons from the 10th tier. But we need more. We got to do more. It's time. We got to step it up. And I think maybe next season. But I'm at that worrying stage where a lot of those top players want to move on to the next league. And so we're constantly dealing with their morale issues. The depth is better. We're pulling up the bottom, pulling up the middle. Personality. Got to watch that. Maybe I got to start pulling up a couple guys from the U23s and just throw them into that senior squad, or the U18s, throw them into that senior squad just to help boost the percentage of players that are capable so that they could help train others, basically as senior leaders. But it's a young team. it's still a young team. I mean, who's the old man? Phil Skelnis? Phil Skelnis has 21. He's turned 21 years old. That's it. He's not doing what he was doing before. He's still good. He's got 26 goals this season in the league. He's got 5 assists. He's got an XG of 24. He's still got a decent rating. But this is not what it's been in seasons past. He's not as dominant. Part of that's that the team feeding him the ball. Fenton is actually doing well in Barbados. I mean, it's better than what we had with Jameson, and yet we're worse off. We're feeding the ball, but he's not scoring as well. Is that because we have better goalkeepers going up against us and they're just stopping him more often? Could be. I think there's a lot behind it. But morale's not quite where it needs to be. The team's not quite there. They're close, but they're just a little bit off. I think we're now kind of looking at the 87 pluses. 80 plus is about what it takes to really be part of this squad. I don't think we're going to be taking any players into the senior level now that aren't at least a 70 plus. So there's a good sign. Much better on that front. But this season, it's the suspensions. Maybe I need to change the tactic a little bit and not get them diving in all the time, because we are constantly guys suspended. Yellow card accumulation this season. Prior to this season, it wasn't a big deal, but all of a sudden this season, at this level, the refs are just nailing us over and over and over and over and over and over again. So I probably need to change that up. I think that could be the problem. Could be the source of our frustration, because we're constantly having guys out. Holmes especially, Barreto especially. Those guys are missing a billion games. That's going to do it for this episode, though. I'm Decathlon Gamer. Thanks for tuning in. Be sure to hit that like button. I'll see you next time. Have a good one. Be safe out there. And bye for now.